Oh, we're live.
Oh. Hey guys.
What are you people doing in my house?
Oh my goodness. We're eating. What we're doing. Oh man, this one's all crazy. All right, so we got like 3 lives going on right now, and welcome to After Matt Chat.
Starring Matt.
Matt
Matt.
Chat. And after.
Yeah.
All right, and tonight we're taking a decidedly Seattle smooth jazz approach. I have the turtleneck. All right, and what are you laughing about, Mr. Andy? And we have the smooth jazz going also, and we're eating. Well, this is not like really like, as you guys know, the firehouse has moved from Cookstown. Hey Ryan, what's going on? Ryan's just
Free Wawa spoons and
yeah.
I found these little pie things.
Hey, for those of you guys over there watching from Seattle, these are spoons from Wawa. There is no Wawa in Seattle and Washington State, but it's a staple here in New Jersey on the East Coast.
Every street corner.
Every street corner, yeah. But anyway, after Matt Chat, as you guys already know, is when we put together a couple. Rob McReynolds, Jamie Joseph Campbell, hi, YouTube people over here, Instagram. I'm not gonna say hi to everybody.
A lot of people. Hello, everybody.
So during After Matt Chat, we like to go over some of the things that happened during our session. So today we're going to go over clay jiu-jitsu in Browns Mills, New Jersey. Oh, here's Mr. Andy. He's going to come say hi. And you want to come say hi to the people? Come on over. Yeah. See Mr. Andy? There he is right there.
And I was not there.
And he's going to pop in as well. Okay. Get in there.
That's Kyle.
Can they see? He only saw your hand, Kyle. You got to put your head in there.
That's my,
Here's Kyle. Is that like a second son?
yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So let's get right into it, Miss Danny. After Matt Chat, clay jiu-jitsu. First off, clay jiu-jitsu, Browns Mills, New Jersey, which is just south of New Jersey. Huge shout out to Mr. Jermaine Clay of Clay Jiu-Jitsu, and congratulations to him on this past month's promotion to black belt underneath Bill Scott of Shore Academy, and in the Henzo Gracie lineage. The guy's an absolute stud and an incredible fighter, a wonderful instructor, and a formidable man. You know, he's definitely somebody that is not easy to push around, although I try to push him around as much as I can. So after my chat, we try to go over like what we learned from the day and kind of what happened from some of the bouts. So today we did a couple of different drills.
We did the drills, yeah, and I have to say, coming from a judo background there, I really enjoyed the throws.
Yeah.
So
I figured as much. Yeah, and as soon as we did that judo, what do you call it? I don't even know the name of it, but it was a cross step from behind to the front, on the hip toss.
Yeah.
But first thing I thought about was that you guys that are watching probably know that we went to Puerto Rico last year and saw Jiu-Jitsu Live down there, Renee Figueroa of Jiu-Jitsu Live in Barceloneta, Puerto Rico. And in fact, that's the exact same when Clay demonstrated that Jiu-Jitsu judo toss. I saw the exact same technique that Jiu-Jitsu Live was showing down there in Barcelona. So Clay, good job. No, pretty awesome. And Judoka was doing it exactly the same way you were doing it. Justiniano, ¿cómo está, papi? All right. So that was good. So we did a couple judo throws. We did some chokes. We did Kimura and the bent arm bar drills.
One thing I liked about that throw that we did, I was working with somebody similar size, so I could throw him quite easily. But he also taught us the version where if your opponent's a lot larger than you, and you cannot, if somebody's that much bigger, you can't pop them up on your hip and toss them down. So to step across and pop your hip and bring them over your hip to throw them on the floor. So
yeah, I love
more of a trip with a hip pop. So instead of saying you have to do it this way, come on, let's be reasonable. I'm not that big.
Well, one of the things about that judo hip toss is that actually upper body mobility really plays a really big part in it. Because if you don't get your arm way up high and then grip down low, if you don't have that mobility between here and your hips, you can't get your hips in front of them to get them up
Yep.
and
As long
throw
as
them
you can,
over.
as long as you can off balance them,
Mhm.
and then they're half your work's done, and then you just gotta buy mechanics. So it's awesome.
One thing I like about the Enzo Gracie black belt products is that they have a very aggressive approach, kind of like Enzo's style of fighting. Very, very aggressive, and it's functional and it's by the numbers, but at the same time, it's also applicability and is it is it capable? Is it capable of being actually used in a real in a real bout? And I think the fact that he showed ideal and also when things don't go your way, I think that speaks very well,
Mm-hmm.
very well. So we did those drills, and then we did the judo toss that you were talking about. Then we went into the bouts. All right, you want to lead off with that?
We did starting from position.
Mhm.
So we started from in guard, and then you can just take a turn. Guard, side mount, rear mount.
Yep.
Just that.
Guard,
Yeah.
side control, mount.
Yeah.
Yep, in the rear.
Yeah.
Yep, and then we did it
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, and that was good. Starting in those positions and then switching with your partner, you really learn where you're what you need to work on.
Chris Newer of New Egypt, New Jersey. How you doing? I didn't realize you were that tall. By the way, I've seen you a couple times, but you're a little bit taller. You're taller on TV than what you look like. But no. I'm gonna say one thing because we don't use names when we. So the guys down there, Clay Jiu Jitsu, awesome guys. Right. First, I want to say I have never seen so many white belts be so just ready to pounce on you and rip your freaking organs out, throw them out the window. The guys are awesome, and the girls. Just very, very, very aggressive competitors and very technical. Very technical. In fact,
You say that they're very aggressive, but yet they're willing to teach and help.
yes, yes. You want to come in on camera, by the way?
No, I'm fine sitting at the end of my table.
Oh my goodness, what the heck? All right, so no, Andy's right because they are aggressive, but they're also very what's the word? They're very they're user friendly, very, very user friendly. In the middle of it, so one of the things we put it all out there. We put it all out there. We're not trying to pretend, and trying to show the best face only, but good, bad, and ugly is going up. And I tell you what's it called? The boomerang choke?
Oh, no, the bow and arrow?
Yeah, bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you got caught in a bow and arrow choke.
I was glad
right here.
Because Mr. Clay comes up and he tells my partner, "Do you remember the bow and arrow choke?" I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I don't, but I knew it was going to happen to me. But I was looking forward to it so that way I could learn it. So thank you.
Well,
my opponent here.
and for me, it happened with and I'm going to say a name, not blue belt. So not high level blue belt, not high level blue belt with all the freaking muscles. Started off, he had rear mount, and he got a really, really deep, hold on my lapel there. He went from the right side to the left side. And as soon as as soon as I dropped to the side, trying to get my knees to come out of his hooks around me, the minute I did that, he pulls tight, and then he releases his lower leg, and he starts pushing, puts his higher knee up against my back, and he just starts bending me. And I could take the pain, no problem. But then before long, you're just too far down the hill to come back, and it was over. And it was good. It was a very, very, very good choke. But then the best thing about it was when once we reset, he tried for it again, and he allowed me the opportunity to prevent it. And then the second time, I could sense it, and it was no issue. But it's that kind of it's like collaborative teamwork that really, really helps you. It's not like he just didn't touch it anymore. He still went after it aggressively, but he gave me a chance to see what I had done wrong and adapt.
They do stress teamwork there, so we are a team. We're trying to help each other learn. So.
I thought that was very good. Let me see here. Now you had a bout there with not not my not my O. All right, is that good enough?
Yeah.
Name hiding. so
Mhm.
you were telling me about it in the car. You told me I already know, but they don't know.
What? Any? When I went with him, against him,
Not Mayo.
not Mayo. I think he's a very good opponent for me. Good strength, match to my own, but he knows a lot more submissions than me, and he's fast.
Mhm.
He makes me work for it. So
Well, not my. I'm going to give you a little gift. All right. Miss Jenny was saying she felt good being able to, give that power. So next time you go up against her, all right. Big. See. Big Dalton. Big Donto. Big Donto.
we gotta think up some better names.
They were terrible at it, but that's part of the story. Anyway, his hand, still coming along.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw him over there in the corner coaching.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was coaching, and then one of the new guys. I think he's a military guy, but I forget his name. I know I spoke to him. It's not Matt. Matt's the new guy.
The guy
bigger
with the
guy.
fancy gi.
Yeah, fancy gi guy.
Yeah, fancy gi guy.
Yeah.
He had the best looking gi there.
He looked very, very strong. Actually,
he was very strong. He had legs like tree trunks.
Mm-hmm. He's new to jiu-jitsu though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was the only thing that saved my life a little bit because he was very strong. So
I had a pretty good time rolling with Matt or Steve. Yeah, Steve's a new guy. He's I think he's a 3-stripe white, but he's probably about 220. Big strong guy.
mm-hmm.
Big strong guy. And I'll say, my cardio, and I'm sure yours as well too. Because last year we were doing so much more CrossFit right before training. Cardio was so much higher.
Mm-hmm.
This time around, about 5-10 minutes into really hard rolling, it's like I'm gonna die. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. But you guys know we've been doing a lot of moving. Getting the fight house from Cookstown over to New Egypt.
So it's not like we haven't been working out because we've been lifting lots of heavy things, moving them to the U-Haul truck, off the U-Haul truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot of cardio right now.
The moving stuff, it's not. Yeah, work is not the same as working out at all. It doesn't really prepare.
It's a good time of year to hibernate anyway.
Yeah. No, I had a really good. I'm going to say one thing. One thing that Professor Clay beat me up on today, which I thought was really good. So I have very strong topside dominance. I'm not a wrestler, but it's a very wrestler type mentality. It comes from the combatives background, maintaining dominant position and attempting to use your primary and your secondary weapons. It's lethal stuff. So that's the mentality that I come at it from, which ends up putting me into side control a whole lot because I can go up onto one knee, elbows, to the head and so on. Definitely access to the primary weapons. In fact, a lot of guys that do combatives, they end up going to whatever their dominant side is, and they have their non-dominant hand up by the head, and the arms in order to keep the person away, so they can, with their other hand, they can go to their sidearm. That's just the reality of combatives, and I end up almost stagnant in side control a whole lot of times because of it.
Because you're looking for that weapon.
Because I'm looking for that weapon, I'm getting to that position, and at least for elbows. But today, while I'm rolling with the big guy, I forget the guy's name. Well, anyway, he knows who he is. When he watches this, he knows who he is. So what ended up happening is Clay comes over and he says, "What are you doing? You're just staying on top of him in side control. You're just like gnawing at him like a dog, with a bone. Move around. If it doesn't work, trying to go for that Kimura, pop up, try to get the straight, swing around to the north-south, you get a choke, and so on. So anyway, he basically came over in the middle of it, stopped my bout, and gave me that talking to. And right after that, I was able to jump into a straight arm bar. from the top, which was really good. So I thought that was really good that and I saw him do it a few other times with a few other bouts as well. So that's really good stuff. Really good stuff down there. I like the fact that the classes have been packed. I
Yeah.
mean, they've been packed.
Monday, yeah, it was.
And the
We
Fight
couldn't fit
House,
everybody on the mat.
the Fight House. So look, the Fight House greatly appreciates Clay Jiu-Jitsu in Browns Mills. As you guys know, the Fight House is in New Egypt, New Jersey. We're about a 10-minute drive away from Clay Jiu-Jitsu, so it's really, really close for anybody that's interested. And if you guys want to, let us know through the Fight House. We'll get you guys in whatever. But we roll quite a bit differently, and we have other focuses, especially with weights and so on. But going down there, especially when we roll in, 4 or 5 deep of us that go down there to train, it's awesome. But lately, the classes have been so packed down there, and we feel bad when we show up. We're just like, boom, we're here. It's like 5-10 of us, get out of the way. But no, it's been pretty good. What do you say about how the welcome's been?
We just go right on the mats. They just want to train, so we go.
I like that.
Ready.
I like that.
Yeah.
No drama.
Bring
no ego.
Bring our spirit, our heart, or toughness, whatever, and just jump in.
That's really cool because Clay sees that in our guys and girls. He sees that we come with that. It's business and it's a lot of fun.
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you too.
AJ, you want to say hi to the people?
Who?
The people.
People over here.
All the little people.
And how about Jenny? Hi, this is AJ.
That's AJ.
Huh? Yeah.
This is Jenny.
This is Jenny.
Oh.
Jenny and AJ. All right.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
It's nice meeting you.
You too.
All right. All right. Well, that's about it, right? Anything else?
So,
Good time.
yeah. I know what I need to work on after tonight.
You talk more because I want to eat my food.
Yeah.
This is rice and beans, by the way. Rice and beans, Puerto Rican style. It's really, really good.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about Clay's people. I'm going to talk about myself because I know
Okay.
I really need to work. When someone's got me in mount, I'm done. So I got to work real hard on that.
That's good.
Yeah. So
We'll go over a few things, But I'm gonna outdo you with that humility stuff because my lungs, I tell you, that 5 to 10 minute mark, freaking dying. Ivan Cobra, ¿cómo está en Puerto Rico? Our Instagram people there. And Miguel Mama, how you doing? Miguel Lopez, what's up? Yeah, Miguel, we'll get with you, man. As soon as the Fight House is open in New Egypt, we're working on it. We're trying to get it set up. We'll have an interim location here, hopefully before week's end. For everybody watching from New Egypt, New Jersey, we're gonna have an interim location right here in town, very, very close to the middle of downtown. And one more thing. We'll put a post about it out, but we're running. We're working out. We're every morning. Anybody who's down for it, we're starting our day off with running right through town. So shoot us a message.
we've been out there a couple mornings now.
Yeah.
And I've seen the same faces out there every morning, walking the dog or jogging down the street. So why not
And
have some company and join us?
Yeah. And if running isn't your thing, also that's fine. Like I said, this is in the morning. This is for warming up, getting ready. So we'll be linking up with the Night Riders. We talked to Jim earlier and Fred. So those guys will alternate. Some mornings we'll do running. Some mornings we'll do riding. So just hit us up. Let us know on any of these social media things. You guys can just shoot us a message. But probably between 7 and 8 is when we're going to be doing that in the mornings here in New Egypt. Anyway, back to the lungs. My lungs are dying, so I need more cardio. And I need to.
That and we all had that sickness, that horrible sickness that was going around this year. So
Yeah, it's terrible.
we're just a couple weeks off of that. It takes a while to come back. Okay, enough excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do cardio.
Yeah. Congratulations are in order, by the way, for Clan Lubick. We're sitting in one room of a new place that they got. So
Yeah.
and for too long, I'm sure they'll give you the little tour. All right. Yeah, I'll give you the tour of my new place in New Egypt too. What? Is that it?
I think that's it.
That's
I think
it.
we covered it all.
All right. So thank you for watching Aftermath Chat. I'm going to turn up the jazz up for you guys real quick while we sign off. Now we like talk like we're talking about it. You laugh. You fist bump. Oh my goodness. Can't believe they're watching this.
Yeah, we're
Crazy.
still watching.
Alright. Look how red I turned. Alright. See you guys.